everybody. Happy Monday to you. I hope you are doing well today. Happy Monday and happy November, because the last time we were here, it was October, everybody. I don't know if you knew that, but it was also an hour later. Last time we were here. So many changes happening at one time. So that is the theme of the episode today. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and this is Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the 9 a.m. Eastern time hour. How was everybody's weekend? Is anybody hyped up on the candy from Halloween? Did everybody survive? Are we good? I took my kids out briefly. So both my husband and I having back issues at the same time this last couple of weeks. And so we were not going to survive walking really far. But one of the things that we love to do here is Mystic Village has in Mystic, Connecticut has a nice trick or treat for the kids, and so all the shops are set up. You go house to house because it's set up like a little village. You can actually see it in several Hallmark movies. I don't know if y'all knew that, but Mystic Village has been the home of several Hallmark movies. But so anyway, I love how they have everything set, and I feel better nowadays about my kids getting treats from the stores as opposed to individual houses. And it gives that same feeling. Trunk or treating doesn't really do it for me. I mean, it's just not, I think it's great for anybody that wants to participate in that, but it doesn't have that same feeling of what we had growing up. And so I feel like Mystic Village is like that same vibe of going house to house, but maybe a little safer. And so we took the kids there, and then we went out to Scotch Plains Tavern in Essex, Connecticut with Danielle, which we talked about on Friday's episode, and her husband, Miguel, who it's his birthday today, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. And we listened to, Don't Tell Lisa was playing, and they had costumes, and everybody was in costume, and it was great. And so we had a good time with that. And then the next day, I'm actually so happy that they did this. We had a local family who here in New London, Connecticut, who had gathered a whole bunch of things from like the Buy Nothing groups and like all these things, and put together their whole yard was an entire Harry Potter scene. It was the coolest thing. She built the train. There was a giant train in her yard. And she had things set up where people could take pictures and all of these things. And because we all of a sudden had really, really insanity windy weather for a few days here, and everything day before Halloween started blowing all over the place, would not stay put in people's yards. And so she had to redo everything, and because of that, she decided to keep the display open another day. So we got like a little second wind on Saturday. After my husband got off work, we took the girls over there. They got to throw on their costumes really quick again, go say trick or treat one more time, and see this beautiful Harry Potter display. So shout out to the family over on Pequot Ave in New London, right on the waterfront. It was just so beautifully done, and I love it. I love it. It was amazing. I'm very excited because Trista Polo is here today. She is my fabulous co-host for our topic this morning, and it always brings me an insane amount of joy when she is here, everybody. And we have apparently she has announcements. I have announcements. We have all kinds of happiness happening here today. We're going to bring Trista on in just a moment, and then we're going to have our joyversation, and we're going to see everybody in the comments and all that fun stuff. So we're going to be right back after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
To give yourself all the self-love this morning with Trista Polo. Good morning, my friend.
And dog love. I have some dog love on today too.
So cute. They're all different colors. I love it.
I know. It's fun. It's like, when the day's a little gray, you've got to make up for it with your clothes.
Yeah. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I put on a dog shirt. It's
I do that too.
There's some really fun shirts out there. When we went out last weekend, people were all dressed up last weekend for something that we went to at the casino. And this guy had the coolest shirt. It was a button down, and the whole thing was like the names of like the greatest rock bands of all time. Cool. There must have been like, I don't know, at least 50 bands on there, but it was like, awesome. We're just staring at this guy, right? And I don't know what his girlfriend thought or whatever, but like we're all these women going, let's see, oh, there's Pink Floyd, and there's like, and she's just like, what are you ladies doing over there? So finally, one of the girls got up and she was like, where did you get your shirt? It's on Amazon, apparently. Everything's on Amazon.
I know. At least you didn't have a sign that said smash over your head. How could she be upset if you didn't have the sign?
Right?
Yeah. Apparently a woman had that sign over her head for some guy in the New York City Marathon, and he stopped running so that he could get her number. He never called.
What?
But whatever. It's still a good story. I'm sure she'll go viral for it.
What?
What
right?
matters is the views, isn't it? Isn't it? The views that matter.
That's it. Well, let me, speaking of smash, whatever. Anyway. So I mentioned that we went out to Scotch Plains on Halloween night.
Yes.
And I was dressed as Lydia Dietz in all black with her camera and the Beetlejuice. My husband was Beetlejuice.
Nice.
And so there was a woman there dressed as in the red outfit of Lydia Dietz, right? My husband goes up to the bar. Like, I'm sitting at the table and he goes up to the bar with his friend to order drinks. And she just like commandeered my husband and like grabbed him to take a photo. And excuse me, get your own Beetlejuice.
That's my plus one. Okay, that's my couple costume.
Thank you.
So hands off.
Okay. Yeah. And so me and Danielle and I are at the table like, no, she didn't. And so my husband comes over and he goes, baby, I don't know what was happening then. I just looked, he was watching, let me tell you, that man is so depressed. He was watching the Blue Jays game, which he didn't care about anything. So he literally, I don't know what her photo looks like that she had somebody take with him without his permission, but like he's staring at the Blue Jays.
I was going to say, it looks like this. He's doing this to the TV.
I mean, congratulations to the Dodgers, but my husband, the Canadian, is very upset over here. Okay. So, I mean, yeah. Anyway, did you guys do anything for Halloween?
We did. You know, I feel like I want to commandeer the beginning because you always talk about things. I'm like, I have something to say about that. I have a story about that. So thank you for asking me about my Halloween. Yes. Oh, I feel so good now. So there's this thing called Shipwrecked in our town. We live on Main Street, okay? In a little town where Main Street is the street. So I'm all about Halloween and giving out candy to kids and looking at their costumes and stuff. And so I get very excited that I finally live in a place, because for 5 years we lived in the middle of nowhere. Finally, I'm in a place where people come by. So Thursday the 30th, they had this thing called Shipwrecked. We thought it was just for businesses. We had all kinds of things scheduled that night, none of which were at home. And as we were leaving for one of them, we saw a zillion children out. And we realized that we missed the boat. That Halloween trick-or-treating was actually happening on the 30th because of this. So I was disappointed and depressed, and I gave myself some coaching and, you know, put on a positive attitude. You know, there's always next year, etc. But I said, I bought all this candy. I'm sitting outside on my porch for actual, you know, trick-or-treating day.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I did, because people were out. It wasn't as many, but people were out. And because so many of the houses had given out candy yesterday, there weren't a lot of houses in my area. So I was actually flagging kids down, like, I have candy. I have candy for you. I had one family, they came the first time, and then I saw them walking home. I'm like, I have more candy. I still have lots more. Come get some more. So they came twice. I felt like if even one child got candy from us, that Halloween wasn't ruined.
Right.
It ended up being like a good thing that we were there. So it was quite an adventurous Halloween. And we learned a good lesson that we got to be there for Halloween and Shipwrecked. So
listen,
I
have things to say about this. Okay.
I knew
when we were growing up, Trista Polo, we went trick-or-treating on Halloween.
That's right.
There was not this, well, it's falling on a school night. It's falling on a game night. It's falling on, you knew that October 31st, the same damn day every year. Every year. Okay. So, and so where I'm at now is like, okay, having kids, if my kids were in public school, I get the, well, we got to get them up, you know, whatever. I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
But I
don't care. We were just fine. We were just fine growing up the way that we did. And no, we're not doing that. I did see a really funny video though. I think I was scrolling on Facebook and saw it, but somebody said it was like Halloween in Canada because the Blue Jays did play that night, and everybody was like, this is horrible because we're supposed to be watching the game tonight. And now we got to give out candy and all these things. Yeah. So there's this video of a guy. It says Halloween in Canada, and he opens the door, throws the candy out.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So Rhonda, you'll have to tell me. You'll have to tell me if that's how it actually was there. I know the agony of defeat. My husband's so upset.
Yeah.
But we went in the rain. We went and it did snow here one year here on Halloween. I remember, and we were freezing. And so we didn't. It was the same day
every year. Well, now I feel like they have Halloween parties at school. They have trunk or treats. They had a trunk or treat here the week before Halloween, and then they had the Shipwrecked, and then it's like every night the kids get to do more and more things, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
And, I'll tell you though, I think you said something about the Halloween candy. We bought a lot,
Yeah.
again, because of where we live. We had an expectation, but we bought stuff we don't really love. And I'm so glad we did that, because I've been eating less of it than I would be if we'd gotten the container of candy that
That's a good tip, Trista. That's a good tip. Buy candy that you don't like, so that then when it's over, you're not overindulging. I love that.
Unless you don't want to be mad at your past self, because I'm so mad at her that she did that.
Yeah.
Now here's the question. We bought the candy at Costco. And Costco has this cool thing where it's like, we've packed a bunch of candy in a bag for you, so you don't have to buy a bunch of different, bags.
Yeah.
So I bought 2 bags. We've gone through half of 1 bag. Like, we have a lot left. And Costco will take any return back. So here's my question. Do I return the Halloween candy that they're not going to be able to resell because Halloween is over? Or do I just, literally and figuratively eat it?
Well, there's other options in between A and B.
Oh, okay, great. I don't have kids and I don't work at an office. So those were my only ones that I thought of.
Right. Well, I had one. I will shout out to a friend of mine, Bethany, by the way, Bethany, if you come to watch. She this is not where I'm going to go with this, but she normalized the idea of throwing it out. And if you feel the need to throw it out, she was just saying, don't feel guilty about it. She's like, if you were health focused and you realize the crap that's in it and whatever else, and you feel like, cause she feels very strongly that, and I get this, that if it's not healthy for her, it's not healthy for anybody she's giving it away to either. And so she just was like, don't feel guilty. If you feel like you want to throw it out, throw it out. So that was her thing. And so I want to shout her out for that.
Absolutely.
Because there's going to be people that are going to witch hunt her for that. But look, everybody's got to do what they got to do. The other thing though, that she did mention, and I've seen this before, you can donate it to the troops. They will send the candy to the troops that are stationed overseas.
Oh, that's amazing. I'll do that then. I had no idea that. So where do I go to get all that?
I think you can just Google it, like it'll say like candy for the troops or something like that, and then that you could try to donate it to a food bank and stuff as well. Those are some other, especially right now, there's so many people that are hurting. A couple of our neighbors didn't even buy candy this year because, they're in a situation and all of that. So anyway, and there's lots of options between.
Well, I'll point out, Stacy mentioned in the comments that there's a toy store near her that collects candy. So there's probably programs around here that I'm not aware of. Because again, I don't have kids, so I don't hear about them at the school or get a flyer in the lunchbox or however they communicate. Now, someone did comment, Danielle commented about that maybe I could go give the candy away where their hoot nannies were. And that is not a bad idea, Danielle, because that was at a horse farm. And I bet horses like candy. Like, right? Horses are into candy. And the hoot nanny, by the way, was super fun. The food was delicious. The bar was open. And the cutest guy was teaching everybody how to line dance. I put a video of him on my TikTok. So go watch my personal TikTok, just my name. It was super fun. He made sure we were all having a blast. And that was fun. I would do a hoot nanny again.
10 out of 10. Would hoot nanny again.
Would hoot nanny again.
Okay. Let me I need to see this video. See, I end up seeing yes, I'm busy over here. I know we're on the show, but okay.
Right? And you know what the cool thing is? There he is. He plays hip hop music and teaches line dancing. I hadn't seen line dancing in a long time. Last time I saw it, it was all country music, which is fine. I like country music, but it was cool that it was more diverse selection. So whatever music you're into, you could enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. Feeding the horses candy is not a great idea. We were joking, guys. Okay. So,
No, I think that I've seen people do this.
Okay, this is not a good thing though. It's not a good thing at all. And so, but yes,
I'm
on
not
the line
endorsing it.
dancing, my girls are in line dancing, and they do it to all the music. Like it's not just country anymore. And so line dancing is very different, and I keep trying to tell people that so that they will go and do it, because it's so much fun. You guys, if you're local to southeastern Connecticut, or even if you visit here, go take a class or two at Dance Country in Gales Ferry, because it's so much fun.
Nice.
So much fun. All right, so our topic today is about the shifting of the times, and because change is look, we're in a new month. We change.
Do you mean
times.
time like time on a clock, seasons, or something else?
Just shifting seasons in life.
Oh, okay, got it.
In life, but
keeping it light today.
Because there's so many things, that happen at one time. I feel like this time of year, we're like, we're seeing the shifts in nature. The leaves change and then they fall, and all of these things. The animals start doing funky things because they're trying to, get ready for the winter and all of that. And then we have the time change, and we shift into a new season and a new month, and all of this at one time. And so how do we hold on to joy, the joy that's within us, when the world around us feels unstable? Because that instability, the lack of control that we feel we have over things shifting and changing around us, can be a challenging feeling. And I agree, which causes human mood shifts. All these things. So how do we grab onto the joy? Because I did find myself getting a little bit frustrated the other day, as some folks were just, I feel like we go right into the wine and there's no cheese with it. It's like it's darker and it's all these, and I'm like, okay, breathe. How can we find the joy here? What's your thoughts, Trista?
I want to say consistency in the change. So recently before my accident, I would journal every day using the Artist's Way morning pages process, like for 2 decades. And it got really hard to do the regular things when I was focusing on recovering. And so now I feel like I'm in the 20% of the 80-20 of that process. So I'm feeling a little more like myself. I have a little more energy. I can do more. And I made a commitment to myself that I would take the 3 things that I consider my most effective rituals and commit to doing them every day. So that's journaling, touching my feet to grass, so grounding, and meditation. And it's funny because it didn't occur to me until you asked it in that way. But by creating a ritual of consistency and sameness, I'm not experiencing the upheaval as much in the shifts.
Right.
And I wanted to ask you also, like, what do you do rituals wise, spiritual practice wise? Because those are my 3, but I know there's so many to choose from. So what kind of rituals and things do you do to create consistency for yourself?
Well, I actually completely agree with this consistency bit, because here's the thing. I'm not a put in the box kind of person. I need to be free. I need to go with the flow, all of this. But I recognize one of my biggest breakthroughs in my life is that I don't have to like the consistency per se to know that I need it in my life. Because it really does combat a lot of this other stuff. One of the things that I used to do all the time as a sort of ritual was to pay attention, like super close attention, to the moon cycle and the planetary movements. Okay. I would be like checking in every day. Where is everything at? What's it doing? But what I found for myself is that like intentionally going to that space of like, ooh, what's changing? What's moving? What's up? What's going on? It created such a space of anxiety for me that it was not healthy at all. So my sort of routine now is that if in any given day I feel a little off and I feel like I can't quite put my finger on it, like what is the thing that's making me feel strange right now, then I will go look and say what's going on with the moon or whatever, because I hear people all the time, oh, Mercury retrograde's coming, or full moon's coming, or here comes the chime change, get ready for the shit to hit the fan, like, and so if we stop foreshadowing that all of these changes are going to be bad because we've had experiences before, I mean, we could lessen the anxiety that we're experiencing, or the unsettled feeling, and all of that. So routines for me are super important, especially in the morning. I have for the last several years, I read the 4 Love poem every day, 7 a.m. Eastern time. Yes. It's just every day. Set an intention for the day and do that. And then it ties in with our gym time, which is 7:45 or 7:15 to 8 o'clock Eastern. So I do my movement, whatever that looks like for me in the day. And then I'm tying in other things now because I'm making this new schedule for myself for the new year. And so I'm also going to start doing, because you and Olivia mentioned it, the Artist's Way and all of that as well. So that's going to be, we're going to see what's going to happen with that.
I would be totally into, you don't really read the Artist's Way, you do the Artist's Way, to doing the Artist's Way as a group.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. So like in one of our rooms at the Breakthrough Show Network, or in a weekly series, like I'd be all in for that, because I did it by myself once and it was one thing. And I think doing it as a group, since it's creative expression of who I am as a creator, that would be some magic.
Yeah. Yeah. That would, I mean, my announcement for everybody, you guys want to have a quick, we'll have a quick announcement. Let me find do I have my bell? I do have my bell. We'll have a really quick announcement, and then I'll go into what I was going to say. Announcement time, everybody. Trista Polo's officially joining us back as a co-host in 2026, everybody.
I'm so excited. I have no idea how people watching feel about this, but I am so excited.
I'm excited. I don't care. I love you all so much, but I also don't care, because I love some Trista and I feel so much better after. So she is official, going to be coming back for season 7. Cannot believe it. Season 7 of Project Joy Live in 2026, which will be coming back, by the way, on my birthday next year. It's not just the week of, it is on February 4th, Wednesday, February 4th. We will be back, everybody.
That's exciting. And I'll be here for that.
Super pumped.
Right.
Super
yes.
pumped.
Yay.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So my thought was, now we're circle back.
Circle back.
So let me try to find myself here. That might be a great thing for Trista to spearhead in 2026, is a little Artist's Way. Artist's Way on your schedule, on your what you think for timing, but that might be a great thing to put on the network calendar for 2026. Yeah,
I really love that, actually. So we'll chit chat.
We'll marinate on it.
Yeah, because I see a lot of conversation in the chat about loving the Artist's Way and the morning pages. I learned the morning pages without the Artist's Way originally. So I did morning pages for 20 years before I ever read the book. Yeah. And I love all of it. I love all of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll marinate. We're going to marinate on that. Back to topic. So
yes.
So the thing is, can seasonal, societal, personal changes actually amplify our gratitude and clarity in life? I thought this was an interesting question. I think for me, like I had to shift into that space. And we were talking about this the other day. I can't remember. It might have been on the show. Who knows? We were in so many places. I don't know where I was when I said this, but we were talking about how, sort of the beginning step is when we're caught up with challenging things that we're doing, or we're involved in, or we're experiencing, that we have gratitude after the fact. Like we're pissy and we're whining and we're mad and we're all the things. And then it passes and we're like, oh, okay, I could see how, like they're after the fact. And then for me, shifting from that space into where now I can allow myself to experience all the layers of things at the exact same time. Yeah. So I use the example of like, let's say my house was burning down. 20 years ago, it would be burning down and I would lose my shit. I probably wouldn't get out of bed. Like it would be, and now I could see me if that, had happened, like standing outside, ugly crying and go, well, I'm so grateful. We're all okay. Like we're great. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. So I could see me experiencing all of the things. And it was a big shift from that space of only being able to experience gratitude after the fact to being able to experience all the things and the gratitude at the same time. What about you?
I love that. I love that so much. I always say that there's an opportunity in finding gratitude for the thing that's upsetting. Like you're saying, and we're all okay. I mean, your house burning down might be a tough one, but what specifically can you be grateful for about the situation that's causing stress?
Right.
And that has created a paradigm shift in my life like I've never experienced before. The power of that. Because not only are you finding gratitude, which is a powerful tool, you're finding gratitude for the thing that's upsetting you, which allows you to see it from a completely new perspective. Like, what is this giving me? And so again, I don't know how that would look if my house is burning down. That is actually a fear I have. I have this fear. I don't know if
and I had to pick that then. Jesus.
No, I don't know if it was a past life that I was in a fire or something. My mother says that when I was a kid, somebody on my dad's side of the family had a fire, and then a blessing that all generations forward would be safe from fire. So apparently I cannot be touched. But even saying that makes me like, where's some wood?
Find the wood.
Where's some wood? I don't know.
Do you know, have I told you the whole thing about the fire in my family?
No.
Okay, so you can actually go back and see all of this in the newspapers, but the Spinato family, which is my mom's side of the family, there was a huge fire and almost everyone died that was in the house. Very young people, all of these things. And so we moved back here to Connecticut, and I don't know. Can you hear me?
I just lost it. I was just going to text my husband and ask if he's using the internet.
Am I back? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So I live less than a mile from that property where the house had burned down now. And so it's been an interesting experience to like drive by there all the time and sort of feel that energy, which is interesting. But I had a whole conversation with my cousin actually about familial things that are, like fears that we have that may have been impacted by the generations before us and where that comes from and all of that too. So that's interesting that you mentioned a fire, and that was a thing in my family too.
Well, I want to share something with you. So what I've been doing every night before I go to sleep, I've been doing two things. Three. I've been releasing all, especially low frequency, low energy connection to me. And I've been calling all of my energy back to me. And I've been giving my inner child some love. And I've ended up doing every night the thing from Good Will Hunting. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. And what's funny is this is off topic, but what's funny about that is that I can feel in my belly some reaction, but I keep saying it because the reaction isn't as big as I know it needs to be for me to know it's moving through me.
Mm.
I invite you to do a cord cutting, energy clearing, incantation, intention with that house to not only heal yourself around it, but also the house, right? Because energy is palpable and it's something that we can move and clear.
Yeah.
And there could be some stagnant, like you could be doing a service for yourself, but also for the family that lives there.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we did it. So it's obviously it's a completely different house now. It's just the old house is gone. But I had a reading with Teresa. This was probably last year, maybe. Teresa will have to correct me, but where we talked specifically about that house and the inner, because I kept feeling like driving by it that I needed to do something. So we did like a clearing thing, and so you know, it's just interesting being so close to that place and to read about what happened. Like it was huge news for this time. You know, it was like early 1900s and all of that when that happened. And so it's interesting to you know, have that kind of history and then know that we can be a part of the healing of it, even though we weren't there.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. There's a psychic I follow on TikTok. Her name is Lydia. Her account is Psychic-ish Podcast. And she reads houses. She'll like pull something up on Zillow and do a reading of like what spirits and stuff are in the house. And it's interesting. I find that very fascinating. And one of them there was an elderly woman and she was like drawn to be with the elderly woman while she was passing because she passed alone. And she actually had felt some energy in the house. And it turns out she was feeling her presence in the room from having done this because like there is no time.
Wow.
You know, like quantumly, everything's happening simultaneously.
Right.
Which, by the way, in my journaling, looking deeper into that, you talk about shifting timelines and, you know, people talk about this a lot. But if everything's happening simultaneously, then you're talking about timelines from back when you were living in, you know, 1500s or like it's all happening simultaneously. That just blows my mind. But yeah, it's cool. We can really be anywhere at any time.
Yeah. We're down a rabbit hole, everybody. Are you there with us? Are you enjoying the energy down here?
You know, All Hallows Eve, things come up.
I mean, look, we're gonna bring some love into the room, everybody, before we do birthdays. Here's Dorothy Auger with the For Love poem. We'll be right back after this.
I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. I shall stand for love, for the world is wounded, not just my little piece of land, where I am mostly safe, where I'm mostly well, but our world, everywhere, every day. I shall stand for love, because we need more light, not more death, not more power, not more bombs. I shall stand for love, so that our children are safe, so that our friends are sheltered, so that our borders are open. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart.
I shall stand for love and remind everybody that we meet every single day in the For Love room inside the virtual community where you can set an intention for the day and read the poem with us in your respective mother tongue every day, 7 a.m. Eastern time or 1 p.m. Brussels time, which I always messes us up twice a year for a whole week because they change time before us, but it's fine. Okay,
right.
It's fine.
Right.
We're here with Trista Polo today, and we're talking about finding the joy in shifting seasons of life. Do you have anything that you want to leave people with about this topic, Trista?
Well, Sang actually asked if I have a ritual or clearing after meeting emotionally charged humans. And I feel like this could work when you're feeling a certain way about the shifts of seasons. And so I'll just share, I do it nightly. I find that trying to do it all throughout the day for me doesn't work for me, but you could do it at any time. And what I do is I close my eyes and I ask that all energy, and I just kind of say all the things that come to me: low frequency, low energy, chaos, jealousy, skepticism. What else do I say? Hoaxes and or hexes and what is it? She put a curse, like just whatever I think of, whatever I saw on social media that day, to be burned away, and that I be left with the highest frequency. And then I use white light a lot. I read something a long time ago where you ask an archangel to come down with like the opposite of a vacuum cleaner, where it's putting, like after you clear, you put white light, like frosting, let something really thick throughout your whole body. And I imagine going into every cell, out to my fingertips and toes, every hair follicle, so that you're bringing white light in and replacing what you removed that was low energy. So that's worked really well for me. And then I use my hands to just gather up all the energy that's out there that I've put out throughout the day. And I bring it in with both arms. And then I give my inner child a really big hug, and we spend some time together and we just chat. And I remind her that she was so powerful. And that's why people shut her down, because they were afraid of who she was and how her gifts could change the world. And it scared them because they didn't understand it. And that she was strong and brave, and that I'm here to protect her. And then I go to sleep. So that's my nightly ritual that I do.
I want to be covered in frosting.
Yeah, it's good from the inside out, baby.
I mean, it goes, I keep saying this has been my little thing lately, that I like some maple syrup.
Yes.
I like a little sweetness in my life. I don't think it ever hurt anybody to just go, can we say and do things with a little more sweetness, a little more kindness, a little more love, just drizzle on a little maple syrup. And of course, my husband, the Canadian, loves that analogy.
Of course.
So we love that. Everybody's down the rabbit hole and is enjoying it this morning. So thank you for that. Trista, do you want to give us a charm for the week?
I have my personal charm collection here. This is my personal charm collection. So it has lots of fun things in it. So let me pull one. Are you going to pull one too?
Well, I have mine that I pulled for the week. I want to see what yours is and see if it matches any of the ones I have.
Now pulled. I feel the pressure. Charm for the week. Charm for the week. Okay. Ooh. It's an octopus.
Very nice. I don't have an octopus in my collection, however.
So the octopus is smarter than people give it credit for.
Mm-hmm.
It's more ingenuitous than people understand. And I believe octopi are aliens that somehow made it to this planet millions of years ago. They have a brain in every one of their tentacles. They are so adaptable and so perfect for the seasons.
Yeah.
Intelligence, adaptability, ingenuity.
Yeah.
Being able to solve puzzles, get out of any tight space. So I see this as just being able to go with the flow of the water, which is emotion, and use all your brains to work your way through, like your spirit brain, your heart brain, your mind brain, your memory brain, your ancestors brain, your spirit guides brain, your prayer brain, like all the tools, whatever they are, those are all your different brains to support yourself through the time of change.
Love it. I love it. That's perfect. And like I said, I don't have an octopus, but one of the so I had 6 charms that came out for me for this week, and one of them is the yellow fish.
Nice.
Yellowfish, and
love
which is
it.
one of my favorite ones. I always have some kind of, I mean, to be fair, I have a lot of watery ones in my collection, but I always have at least one come out that is from, nautical some kind of way.
Nice.
And so I love that yellowfish, because the yellowfish is my brother's energy, because his yellow was his favorite color, and he always went fishing like this. It's very much his sort of energy. And so that gave me some peace in reminding me that nothing is permanent. And as scary as that statement can be, it is also calming to me now, because if nothing is permanent, then think of all the possibilities there are to shift things that we want to shift. So
unlimited, infinite possibilities.
Unlimited. Yes. So good. So good. All right, Trista, you ready for some birthdays today?
I'm always ready for birthdays.
Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you.
All right. In the world of celebrity today, Kendall Jenner is 30 years old today. Happy birthday, Kendall Jenner. And Steven Sanchez, amazing singer. This was one of the concerts that we went to with my daughters, and it was somebody that Nina loved, and I was like, I don't really know him. I've heard the songs, but I don't know him. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. He is so incredibly talented. Steven Sanchez, go listen to a song. It's like watching like a young Elvis. Like, he just was so captivating, and his voice is magical. So go listen to some Steven Sanchez today in honor of his 23rd birthday. He's a little baby, but he's so cute. Roseanne Barr from the Roseanne Show is 73 today. I had a moment with that a while ago. And somebody that really is frequently in my mind as we're on this topic of joy. Elizabeth Smart is 38 years old today. If you guys remember, she was kidnapped back in 2002 when she was 14 years old. And I watched an interview with her where she talked about, while she was in captivity, like purposely every day finding something to be grateful, joyful. I mean, can you imagine being kidnapped and held captive and and finding that mindset shift while you're in captivity? And so that always inspires me. Nothing in this life, there's no excuse for me not to be able to find the joy within, because if she was able to do it in that situation, I think that's something we can strive to. So happy birthday, happy 38th to Elizabeth Smart today.
Yes.
The celebrities in my life, Teresa's, well, I would say baby, but not a baby anymore. Anthony Warren has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Anthony. My friend Tony has a birthday. Happy birthday to her. My friend Nicole, I love you so much. Happy birthday to you. And Danielle's hubby, Miguel, has a birthday today. Happy birthday to Miguel, AKA my hubby's bestie. They're just, they're so cute when they go out. We were going to make them be Dumb and Dumber for Halloween this year, and I think we might have to push that for next year. I want to see the suits, the orange and the blue.
Oh boy. Yes.
To happen. I love it. Do you have any birthdays you're celebrating today, Trista?
I don't, and I even looked in both places where I would find them, and I didn't see any. So I'm going to just extra celebrate yours.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, you ready to get our birthday song on?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kendall, Stephen, Roseanne, Elizabeth, Anthony, Tony, Nicole, and Miguel. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. Listen, Trista and I pride ourselves on the birthday song over here. Okay. I have to give it to Trista and Olivia. Our birthday songs are always on point.
Yay.
It's what it is. But it takes a lot of work. And we've said this before because there's a delay. And so we just have to
That's why the long notes. We're like, all right, catch up to me. You think we're just
slow-mo.
about it? No, we're just trying to meet up.
At the end, we're trying. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, that was good.
Oh man.
I love it. Well, Trista, I'm so excited that you're coming back for 2026 because it's going to be, we only have one more episode together this year.
No.
Sad face.
Sad.
But it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to reflect on next episode. We are going to reflect on our 2025 together, and that'll be a fun time.
Great.
Which would be great and wonderful. What else do you have to tell the people this week, Trista, that you have going on? Are they here?
I had this idea when I started my charm business. I include an affirmation card in every order. And every time it bugged me that I didn't have my own affirmation cards. And so now I have my own
I can't believe
it. It's the first deck. There are 8 already in process. This is just the first one. Everyone is inspired by a charm that was pulled on my channel. And so there's a charm and it's like, well, what's the affirmation and what's the action and what's a crystal that could support it? So I just pulled one. So this is the charm. This is, I don't know if it's backwards, but this is the affirmation. I trust the quiet light that guides me through the dark. And then there's an action you can take to make that palpable in your life and a charm or a crystal you can use to support you in that work if you want to. And so this first deck has 24 cards and I have 8 decks. So 7 decks in the works. Plus I'm thinking of starting a male subscription club and I'll put one in that's not in any of the decks. It'll be specific to the subscribers. And it's just, I'm just over the moon. I'm
so excited.
That's how newly they have been delivered to my house. Like they just got here Saturday afternoon. I'm so excited.
God was like, listen, you got to show those on the show. We're going to hurry up. And
I know, exactly.
I love that we both have cards now. I'm so excited.
I know. Oh my goodness.
I know. And mine are due for an overhaul because I can't believe next year, I think next year will be 10 years since I had mine out. Yeah. Yeah, so mine are due for a little zhuzhing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hearing update. I'm hearing anniversary special pack with anniversary special stuff. Yeah.
It'll have glitter in it.
You could just add that to your list, right? You don't have anything else going on.
Yeah, I don't have anything going on at all, actually.
Oh my goodness.
That is the biggest lie I've ever said on any show.
Well, we all knew you were lying, so it wasn't really a lie.
It is a lie. Okay, guys, here's the thing. I have to share this really quickly. Wait, before I do that, where can people get the cards, Trista?
After today, either the TikTok shop or my website, they'll be going up today on both.
Nice. Very exciting. I'm getting some.
I'm so excited about it.
Okay, so this weekend, I am co-hosting a half-day workshop that is happening on Saturday from 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern time, and it's called Dream MVPs. MVPS stands for Mindset, Visibility, Productivity, and Success/Structure. So what is it? It is going to be a business planning workshop for women entrepreneurs for 2026. We're going to get stuff done, guys, and have stuff ready to go. I am going to put the link in the chat for you guys, dreammvps.com. And there's a little code after it. If you put in just for watching today, you get percentage off, like more than half off. So like MVP 25, put that in.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you for doing that.
Great. It's going to be good.
Because you've been planning for 2026 for a while now. And most of us are still trying to finish everything we said we wanted to do for 2025. Like, hurry up before the clock strikes midnight.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's a little.
You're like, let's just do it. Let's just get together and get your stuff done.
It's a little, I always this time of year find myself, I'm still actively working on all of the things from this year, but because it's not just my stuff, because I run a network, it's like there's a lot of planning that has to be done ahead of time. So I sort of have to like this year, it's like everybody's sort of winding down. I am not winding down. This is my most active time of the year. Usually November, December, January are huge planning months for me. They're big like implementation things and all of that. And so it's a lot at the both same time right now. And I'm also very excited because I know some of you guys have been asking. I do the your word workshop for every year. I don't know how many years in the row I've done it now, but it's happening on Monday, December 29th. Monday, December 29th is your word, your year workshop. And that is going to be from 12 to 2 Eastern time. And we do it's a whole process. It is a workshop. I'm not hosting anything at the end of this year that you're not going to have to like get your hands in there.
Get in there. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not doing it for you.
That one too?
That one you can go to my Luma calendar, which I will pull up for you guys. Everything that I'm doing at the end of the year, I have lots coming up, is going to be on this calendar. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up here, and then it's luma.com/Jessica S. Dugas, but I'm going to put it in the chat. But yeah, everybody's going to work. Everybody's going to work because I'm not doing it for you, but I will be there to hold your hand and perhaps give you a parachute as I lovingly push you off the cliff.
Nice. Will you bring me cocktails too? Like down the aisle, maybe a pillow, blanket?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have snacks. We have better snacks than Delta. In these workshops. Yeah, it's going to be great. So lots happening, but go to my Luma calendar, luma.com/Jessica S. Dugas. I put it there for you guys. That has all the stuff. It has the Dream MVPs. It has the another workshop about community leadership that I'm doing with Jamie Rich on the 19th. The workshop for the Your Word, Your Year, the anniversary screening of the Friendship Paradox, all the things.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to stop now because it's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot on here. I just clicked on it. Just like you went to my video, I'm clicked on yours. And this is great. There's a lot of good stuff on here.
Good stuff happening. Good stuff coming your way, everybody. Listen, I'm going to be back on Wednesday and I'm very excited. I'm not going to have a co-host Wednesday, but I'm going to be talking about joyful resistance. When you don't fit the mold. When you don't fit the mold, and how we find the joy that comes when you stop trying to belong where you don't. That's what we're going to
love that,
everybody. So I hope you'll join me for that coming up on Wednesday, November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. I will be back, and Trista is going to be back with us on December 1st.
Yes, be there or be square.
Yes. It's gonna be great. And then I think
you're square. I'm cool if you're square. It's good for me. Good. Just come as you are.
I think you get on the train that day too, that afternoon.
I think you're right. I better check that.
We're gonna check it out, and we're gonna see, because I'm very excited that I may be seeing Trista after that too. Not that day, but because we don't want to tell the people. We don't. We're gonna.
We don't promise anything. We don't promise.
We're gonna find out. We're
under promise, over deliver something.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
I love you all so much today. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being my co-host today, Trista. I love you to pieces.
Me too. Me too.
You're so charming.
Love you. Love you.
All right, everybody. I'm Jessica Dugas. I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Love you all. Bye.
I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself